Good morning. I was up around 9 o'clock. It's 10:24 right now. And I was just kind of tidying up my place this morning. Just doing like my little morning routine. I usually like to take like the first like half an hour after I wake up just to try to not look at my phone. Just kind of like get into the day. I don't work at the restaurant today. I don't work at the restaurant on Mondays. So we have the day off from that. But Mondays I use as like a content creating day. So I film all my gym stuff usually on Mondays, and obviously YouTube I try to film on Mondays as well. So we're gonna do a little day in my life. My name's Kennedy if we haven't met before, so welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. And we're gonna start by making some breakfast. I just finished making my coffee. One thing you will learn about me too is that I don't like hot drinks. I will drink everything cold and iced. I don't know what it is, but me and hot drinks just don't get along well. I just don't like them. So even if it's -30 out, I will be drinking some sort of iced drink. Mondays are also my check-in days with my online clients. So dependent on which client, we'll do a video call or we just message through the app that I use. A lot of my clients I have right now are pretty far into their program and they're very set in it. So we just have like a quick little conversation, just making sure the week of workouts went well, what they liked, what they didn't like, something they found challenging, if I need to change anything. We just kind of go over stuff like that. So we're gonna be doing that later today. I also have to work on one of my clients' new phases in their program because she'll be starting that next week. So we're gonna do that today as well. So we're just gonna have a Monday and we're gonna do a bunch of things today and I'm gonna take you all along with me. But first we're going to make breakfast. I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs and yeah. So I am tracking my calories right now. I got back into tracking macros and calories because I am in a cut. I switched my training phases around and I was in maintenance phase for so long and I'm just looking for something new, something challenging. So I've been cutting. I've been a week into my cut. As of today, it's been a week, and I have to say last week was a struggle bus for me. The first couple days, I was the hangriest person you've ever met because my body was obviously just, it was adjusting to my caloric intake of what I was bringing in. So I felt so bad for my people that I worked with because like I wasn't moody, but like they could tell something was off and I just was like, nothing's wrong. I'm just really hungry. And so feeling a lot better today and my body is adjusted. So we're just gonna keep grinding. So we're tracking calories and macros again. I'm super excited for this and what will be the outcome at the end of all of this. So let's go make some breakfast. Okay, so for breakfast, recently I've been into like loving eggs, so we are going to do scrambled eggs. Oh no, I always do that. I don't think I've ever not cracked an egg and not got a shell in there, so if any of you know how to crack eggs better and there's a different technique, let me know. We're gonna do 2 eggs. I'm out of egg whites, so usually I would do a 1/3 cup of egg whites, but we're out, so we're gonna do 2 eggs today. I also like to add like a tablespoon of milk just to make it kind of like creamier. I don't have a cheese grater yet, so no one come for me with this. There's still so many things that like I haven't bought for my home, but like haven't came across that I needed it yet. So we're gonna hold out. Also, if you're looking for a good lactose-free option, this cheese literally tastes like regular cheese and I love it. It's so good. All right, so here's breakfast. A little bit of a muffin and some eggs this morning. So I have a histamine intolerance, or I guess a histamine allergy. So there's a lot of things that I can't eat. So like anything acidic, anything pickle fermented, anything spicy, any soy products. I can't have liquor, and if I do, I just get a reaction. But I figured this out because I've been struggling with chronic migraines for probably since I was 14, so over 10 years now, and they were in result of like all the concussions that I had through Ringette. So I was dealing with these migraine like episodes where like I would have to call in for work because I wouldn't be able to get out of bed in the morning. So I struggled with that for 10 years. And I was seeing a girl for IMS, and she was like kind of like a holistic functional doctor as well. And when I was talking about things, she kind of was just like, you should get your histamine levels checked. So I did. I went and got blood work done, and it turns out that I have so much histamine built up in my mast blood cells. So they were like, yeah, like I just have too much histamine in my body. So for all you that don't know what histamine is, when you get an allergic reaction, when you're allergic to something like that flare up, like the red flare up, that's what histamine is. So that's what your body sends out when you get like a reaction. So like I just had so much of it that it would cause migraines. So yeah, so there's a lot of things I can't eat, which sucks, but also it's like I'd rather not get a migraine. Like I haven't had a migraine since last August, knock on wood, but and that's when I started taking medication for it. So yeah. So my diet is very small, and there's only like a certain things that I can eat. So you'll notice that there won't be like a lot of variety in my food because like I can't have like a lot of certain vegetables or like certain fruits as well. So a little fun fact about me. All right, we're gonna do our skincare. So I'm gonna go over with you all what I use, because I've actually had many of you asked the stuff that I use for my skincare and makeup. So I'm not gonna do my makeup today, so I'm not gonna do a get ready with me, just because I'm gonna go to the gym later and I don't really want to wear makeup at the gym. I probably didn't start taking my skincare like seriously until like I would say when I had cystic acne in college. Then I finally found a routine, like I said in my last video, for what works for me. So skincare now is like my pride, and it's my favorite thing. My morning routine with my skincare and like my evening routine with my skincare is like my favorite thing to do. I also self-tanned last night, and I tried I bought a new self-tan. I went with the Coco and Eve, the Sunny Honey one in dark, and I love it. It actually applied so nice, and it didn't smell bad, which sometimes I feel like my self-tanners can smell, but this one had like a nice like coconut smell. But I also, with it came with like the mitt and then like the little applicator, like a little brush. I can open it. So like this little brush. This thing works wonders, and I used it for like my hands and like in my creases, like my ankles and my feet and like behind my knees. That's where I use this. Love this. And then usually I would get my little sister to self-tan my back when I lived at home, but I don't live at home anymore. So I bought this with it, like the little back like applicator, and you literally just like go like this. Obviously switch sides and do this. Like it honestly worked so well, because before I like reached my back and I would get it, or I'd like stick my mitt in my brush and like try to like get it. So this is amazing. So highly recommend this as well. Okay, so we're gonna start off with just washing my face because I still have like last night's skincare on my face. So I actually just got this the other day, the e.l.f. Gentle Peel Exfoliant. So I used this last night when I did my skincare, and it just took like all like the dead stuff off my face, which I loved. So highly recommend. I feel like e.l.f., some of their products are very close to like Glow Recipe. Like I also bought the e.l.f. like makeup melting balm, and Sephora has, or Glow Recipe has like a melting balm as well. And I found them pretty similar. So if you're looking for like a cheaper option, like I really love e.l.f. Like e.l.f. has great options for it. Like the e.l.f., what is it? I just got it. The e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is a dupe for the milk one from Sephora. I love this. I use this under my makeup all the time. So if you're looking for cheaper options for skincare, like that's a route you can go to. So I love e.l.f. This is the Makeup Melting Balm. It's the Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. It's with hyaluronic acid as well. So good dupe for the Glow one as well. But Glow Recipe is my staple. So we're gonna go in with the Guava Vitamin C Brightening Under Eye Cream. We're just get rid of those bags. I still haven't washed my self-tan off, so hopefully it doesn't streak. I also have their Dark Spot Serum. To get rid of any of that pigmentation on my face. And I'll let that set for a second. I need like one of those fan things that Winnie Simmons has, because that would be a great addition to help dry my face. And then my next favorite is the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops, the Watermelon Glow. This is my all-time favorite thing. I also use this under my makeup as well before I put my Grip Primer on. So I will prime my face with this and then let it dry, and then I'll add the e.l.f. Hydro, or the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Because it just like makes your skin just so dewy. Like, I would say like I do get oily skin, but I like that look. I don't like my makeup looking like chalky. So everything I have is just so hydrating, especially because like I live in Canada and winter is so long here and it's so dry. I always try to make sure my skin is always just moisturized. So we'll go in with this guy. And then one of my newer items to my skincare collection is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. So I love this. I also pair it with the Drunk Elephant Bronzing Drops. All-time favorite, because I don't self-tan my face. Don't do it. Or try not to do it. So we use these guys as like something to help bronze the face. I'll let this set. How I like to do it is like your T-zone, chin, and cheeks. Just kind of lather it on. Don't rub it in yet. And then we take the bronzing drops. You don't need lots. Like that's the one thing, like this is gonna last me forever, because you don't need just like a drop, drop, drop. And then we blend it out. Oh, hair on my face. Oh, stop that. There we go. To bring it down into my neck as well, just to blend the transition from my jaw to my neck out. I love this stuff. My favorite thing for my eyebrows is the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Gel. It's clear. I'm gonna just fluff those brows up. I am a fluffy eyebrow girl. So I overplucked my eyebrows when I was in high school. Like, I do not grow hair from, or like in this arc region. Like, just never grew hair. I lost it because I overplucked, because that's when straight eyebrows were the look. So regrets, major regrets. So it's taken me a long time to, one, grow them, and two, I did get microblading done, I want to say 3 years ago now, and favorite thing I've ever done. Like, I love microblading. It hurts. Believe me, it hurts. But I think it's like the best thing I ever did, because like now I have arches. I have arches. And I look back at my eyebrow game when I was in high school and I was like, that is, yeah, not good, not good. So I'm gonna fluff the brows up. I also get my eyebrows laminated, which I haven't done in a while, so they're a little fallen out, but we live for fluffy brows. Another last step besides my eyebrows is just putting some lip balm on my lips to keep them moisturized. I use the Laneige, it's the lip sleepy mask, but I also like to use it in the daytime just to keep them extra moisturized. I have like so many little tubes of like their lip gloss, but like who knows where they are. I lost them all. I buy them and I always try to keep like one in my purse, one in my car, one in my bedside table, and then like I guess one just lying around my house. But I only know where one is, and that's my first one. So we gotta find the other ones. Dry shampoo I love to use is the Batiste. I get the dark hair color dry shampoo, just because I feel the original one turns my hair white, and then I get like that residue buildup from it. So I like the dark one just because like you can't see it in my hair. Lately I've been able to go like a week and a half without washing my hair. I have like hair training for me has honestly been the best thing I ever did. And it's tough because like I do work out every day. So like I do get sweaty, like believe me, like between my workout and then my cardio after my workouts, believe I get sweaty. So my hair isn't like not sweaty during my workout, so I just dry shampoo the shit out of it. And I mean, it's controversial, people might think that's gross, but that's what I do. I literally just dry shampoo it and blow dry it, and it turns out to be fine. So I try to keep it to a week, especially when I'm training 5-6 days a week. But sometimes it's like I'm just so busy that I don't have time to wash my hair, because like I have extensions, I have a braideless weft, so it just takes forever to wash my hair and then like dry it. So I try to go as long as I can before like I actually need to wash my hair. No one come for me with that. We're gonna get dressed and we're gonna go run a couple errands. I'm picking my sister up from school today because she asked me to, so I'm gonna go do that later. I also was told that I have 4 more weeks left of my Invisalign, and I'm so excited for that because this has been the most love-hate journey I have ever had. I cannot wait till these are done. I've already noticed like a huge shift in my teeth, and luckily I've only had them on since August, so it's been 7 months. Mine was very quick. Like I said, I just wanted to fix my bottom row, and like I feel like now they look perfect, but I can't wait to see what it looks like in the 4 weeks when I'm done. So then I get to decide like if I want to wear like a night retainer each night or get like the retainer put in permanently. I probably will get the retainer put in permanently because I just don't want the hassle of like forgetting to put my trays in the night. So I'm super excited for this journey to be done. So I have like a separate bedroom for my office in my place. So usually I work from home lots, or sometimes I go to a coffee shop and do some work. Sometimes I just can't work from home. Like I get distracted with other things. Like I will start one thing and then I'll leave for a second, and like I'll start like little mini tasks everywhere and just never complete one. So I always try not to do that. So it's easier sometimes when I work from like a coffee shop. Mr. Gino, you can't be up here. But today we're gonna work from home. So the app that I use for my client, it's very convenient because you can get the app on your phone and you just take your phone to the gym and it literally lays out all your workouts that I planned for you. So like I customize all my clients' programs so it's to whatever their goals are. So for each client it's different. So it literally lays out your workout for you and then like goes through each exercise and each set and reps, and then like it also has a timed rest period, which I love because I always feel like a lot of us, myself included, sometimes forget like rest is so important. So like think about your rest and like your energy system as like a fuel tank. So like you're working out and your fuel tank gets lower and you're training till failure, so you have nothing left in the tanks and you're only resting for like a minute, so it's refueling that much and you're doing your next set. So like you don't have enough energy to do the same workload and do it properly and give it all you got as your first set. So you kind of want to do all your sets like your very first set. Like you want to make sure you're rested enough, and I think we sometimes forget about that. So even though you feel like you're not tired and you want to move right into your next set, always use like a timed rest as a good tool if you feel like you're not resting long enough. It also has everything with like macros, like it connects to MyFitnessPal. So like for my clients that do use calories and macros as they're tracking, they're able to link it with MyFitnessPal, which I love because it all translates over. We're able to talk on here. it's just it's a great tool. Like, I love using it, and it's so like user friendly and like convenient, and it just, I've had like great feedback from my clients that they like it. It also has video description, written description. I'm able to add my own videos to it if I want to. So it's like a great tool for me because I do like film my content as well. So eventually I am planning moving forward to creating my own app, but I think that's more of like a 5-year plan for me. One thing about me is that I am very organized. Like my day planner, everything is planned out to the hour, dependent on what I'm doing that day. But I write everything in this thing, and to keep myself accountable for what is going on. I also have like a goals section as well. So I do like big goals, financial goals, business goals for myself. So I write all that stuff down here for like each month. So sometimes my goals change for each month. My majority of my big goals stay the same. Those big goals are like, whenever they happen. So I like to keep them the same, but I usually try to plan like little goals for the month to make sure I'm like, keep myself accountable and I am progressing forward. But I'll show you kind of like what a week looks like. Like everything's planned out with like clients, to-dos, and then like my schedule for like what I have to do that day. Update this like every week. Usually Mondays are my reset days, so I'm able to like sit down and write out my next couple weeks of what I have for work and what I have to do for content creating and what I'm planning for content on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I write all that stuff down and I make sure that I do it. I found that once I started writing it down and planning specific days, like knowing my schedule and being like, okay, this day I can do this, I was actually getting more content in, and I was able to film more content and be like more consistent with it. So I do feel like that worked really well for me. Little notebooks here. One's like my journaling notebook. I do journal a little bit. I have found that if I'm having like a tough day mentally, or I just need to like digress, I like to write things down and just get it out on paper. I feel like it's a good like therapeutic way for me to just like release things. So I do journal as well, and write things in there. So here's the outfit for running errands. We're just wearing the Whitney Simmons V5 pocket leggings. It's like a TNA crop tank that I've got, and then just my Gymshark zip up. And then I'm gonna wear my Gymshark bomber jacket over top. But yeah, this is the look. And then here's the Gymshark bomber. I have to like roll my sweater up underneath it to like make sure it doesn't like go longer than the jacket. And then I have my puffy bag purse that I have from Amazon. And honestly, like I wanted the Lululemon puffer purse, but like I wasn't spending $190 on it. So this was like a cute little dupe that I found off Amazon. It's 2:13 now, and I'm gonna go to the gym soon, but I'm hungry and I'm going to make a protein cake. It's a friend of mine that I work with. We were talking the one day and we were just talking about protein shakes and they're just not filling. So like when you're gonna cut, like you try to eat more like dense foods to like make you feel full. So she was giving me some recipes to try out, and this protein cake is like honestly one of my favorite things. So we're gonna go over how to make one. So what you're gonna need is protein powder, some sort of milk, and baking powder. I have the biggest sweet tooth, so I always like throwing some sort of chocolate in with it. But the protein powder I use is the Isolate Whey by 1UP Nutrition in the caramel macchiato flavor. It's so stinking good. I use my natural lactose-free milk. So, gonna get a bowl. Probably like something that's like this deep because it does rise up when you cook it in the microwave. So you need 1 cup of the protein powder. And then you're going to do a 1/4 cup of whatever milk you decide to use. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. This cut is definitely like showing me like different ways of like how to get my protein and like for different meals. So that's one blessing I would say I've gotten out of this, just be more creative with my protein intake. And then we're going to cut up some Kit Kats. You want to mix it till it's kind of like not too thick of a consistency. Oh, look at that. So yeah, kind of like something like that. I like a bit bigger chunks because then you get like that full flavor of it. Just kind of plop them in, mix it together. And then we're gonna put it in the microwave for 45 seconds to 50 seconds. It's honestly like such like a quick and effective way to get protein too. Like it doesn't take long, which I love because we all know I don't love spending time in the kitchen. Oh, it smells so good. Here's what it looks like. And I have the biggest sweet tooth there is, so I can't not let myself have some sort of like treat. So we're gonna eat this and then I'm gonna change into my gym clothes and we're gonna go to the gym. I forgot that I haven't washed off my self-tanner yet from last night. So we have to hop in the shower quick before we go to the gym and rinse it off because I don't want it to streak. Usually like my first rinse for self-tanner, I just wash my body, like I don't use any soap products on it. And then like the next rinse that I have, I use like soap. Hi buddy. Hi Cheeto. You say hi? So yeah, we're gonna hop in the shower quick and then we're gonna get ready for the gym. Because he wrecked my old one and I really hope he doesn't wreck this one. I'm gonna shower now. Some of you all think I'm crazy because I have white towels and I use them when I self-tan. I have personally never had an issue with self-tan staining any of my stuff. The only thing I would say is stained is my bed sheets, just because like I've used them repetitive amount of times with self-tanner and then like it does get like they do wear down. So I always have like one pair of bed sheets I use for self-tanning and then I have a new pair of bed sheets I put on after I'm done self-tanning. But I've never had an issue with towels staining. And I have white and gray towels. If you can't tell, my house is very white and gray. Like those are just the aesthetic colors that I like. So I'm gonna keep buying white towels. So don't worry, I've never had an issue with stuff staining. Even like my white clothes, yes, it gets on it, but like once I wash it, it's fine. Like use some OxiClean and then wash it in like really cold water and like it comes out like fairly easy. So don't worry about buying white towels and I promise you it won't stain. So we're gonna take our pre-workout. We have Prolific and Creatine by PE Science. 1 scoop. And 1 scoop. Creatine. So for our gym outfit today, Miss Whitney Simmons, I think this is her V3 collection sports bra, or V4. I think it's V3. And then her V5 pocket leggings, her last collection. We are gonna do glutes and hamstrings today at the gym. So take our pre-workout and then we'll head on over. This Lululemon crop zip has been like my favorite thing to pair with my gym outfits. Like it sits just at the right height and it like doesn't cover the booty. So here's the gym fit. It is snowing out, so we're gonna go put a jacket on as well. you know, my favorite Gymshark bomber over top. And let's go crush this workout.
Y'all ready for this?
So I just got home from the gym. I usually train glutes and hamstrings on Mondays because I like to start my week off strong, and like glutes and hamstrings are my favorite day. So I try to plan my favorite day on the first day of the week. But I'm hungry and we're gonna make some dinner. So I have these frozen lean turkey burgers. I'm gonna fry one of these up, have some edamame, some rice for dinner tonight. I love these because it's actually like lean turkey, but just frozen into like a patty. I'm gonna quickly fry this up and start cooking some dinner. Walk-in chips have just been like my favorite thing in the world recently. I've been like playing around with pita chips, but I found like these Stacy's pita chips and they're simply naked with sea salt. So good, they're baked. Kind of remind me of like healthier versions of like those crispers. What's the date on this? Okay, it's good. But this is like my go-to snack right now. The patties take pretty quick to make. It says cook them for about 5 to 7 minutes on each side. Monday nights, my dad has dedicated for us to have a family night. So after dinner here, I'm gonna go over to my family's place and hang out with them for a bit. Ever since I moved out, I think he's missed me a little too much. So he was like, Kate, every Monday night you're gonna come over and we're gonna hang out. So I'll be doing that after dinner here. I have the worst cutting skills. Some Italian spice. And then we're going to cook Ben's original whole grain brown rice. Melt some cheese on it. When I was younger, my older sister and I, we loved like the chicken ox powder on our rice, and we'd always call it yellow rice. And we'd always ask Dad and like our nannies for yellow rice. So this is like chicken flavored rice, so like reminds me of like our chicken ox rice we had when we were younger as kids. So good. Okay, so there's dinner. We have 1 turkey patty, cheese, our whole grain chicken rice, and edamame beans. I might make a chai tea latte as well. This little ice cube tray holder on Amazon, and it's my favorite thing ever. It's also listed in my Amazon storefront. And I also got these glasses and straws from Amazon as well, which is also in my Amazon storefront. Half a cup of concentrate. It looks so sketchy. Oops, and I missed half the glass. Always spilling. Half a cup of milk to make the perfect ratio for it. Hi, Kinley. Hey, don't spill. Hey, look at that, I didn't spill. Okay. Mix it together. So good. Okay, let's eat. We're definitely going for cozy vibes tonight, so I threw on my favorite set from Gymshark from Loungewear, the Rest Day joggers and the Rest Day sweater. I talked about this in my last Gymshark haul for you all, my favorites, but this is the look. Let's head on over to my family's place. My cats love to sit here because my heat vent is right there, and you get like the perfect
warmth to stay nice and warm in this cold weather. Hey, Kinley. Hey, say hi. Cheeto. Here, kitty. My dad calls my orange cat Mr. Flash. The orange Flash. Come here. Come on. There he is, the orange Flash.
I'm just getting back from spending some time with my family. It's about 9 o'clock now, so I spent 2 hours there. I think that's like enough time. I don't see them as often anymore, but I honestly think it has like made our relationships better in a way. So I love going and spending time with them now and having like a designated day. But we're gonna get ready for bed because I have clients in the morning, so I gotta be up early. So we're gonna go through my nightly skincare routine. So we are using the micellar water just to like wash off everything on my face right now. I'm out of little pads to put them on, so we're gonna use my face cloth. Once I'm done washing my face, I go in with the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Serum for deep hydration and glow, it says. Then, if I have some sort of like acne or like a blemish on my face, which actually I really don't right now, so knock on wood, but I go in with the Clinique Acne Solution clear gel, and it's literally I just take like a drop of it and just put it on like the blemish area, and usually in the morning like it does help clear it, but we're not going to use that. So the next thing I use is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. It says for glow, radiance, and it says soothing. I really need to get like a spoon for this, but I don't have one. And down into my neck. I always laugh at the difference between my hands and my face for my self-tan. My hands are so dry always, so they always just take more, and I'm like, anything I do, I try the brush, the mitt, like moisturizing them before, I just can't make them ever go on nicely, so we just deal with bad self-tan hands. Gonna let that sit for a second. And then my last step for my night skincare is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. I'm literally almost out of this. I go through this thing like candy. I love it. So probably like a pea size drop. I guess that's a little more than the pea size, but. And we just lock everything in that we just put on our face with this moisturizer. And voila, that's my nighttime skincare routine. I also put hair oil in my extensions. So I use the Unite U oil. So I take like a good amount and just brush it into my extensions. Trying to get like every piece. I like to split it off because then like you can put it into sections and like make sure you're actually getting oil on them and not just like the top layer. Make sure you're getting it all over. And then we'll do the top part. This is all just my natural hair here. My natural hair doesn't need to be moisturized that much, but I do like to do like the ends. And that is my skincare and hair care routine for the evening. I'm probably gonna end my vlog off here because I'm gonna go get ready for bed. I'm reading It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I love all of her books. I've read so many. And I've been trying to get into this one. I've just been so busy that I just feel like I haven't had time to sit down and read. So I'm gonna try to read it some more tonight. I think I'm on the 8th chapter. So I'm gonna do some reading tonight and then I'm just gonna head to bed. So I love you all. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time.
They're all in here. Hey, say goodnight, guys. Good night.